Hi, everybody. Today's topic is judgment, self talk, and affirmations. So, when I say judgment, I'm talking not just about your personal judgment towards yourself and your worthiness. I'm talking about why do we allow our people to bug us with their intentions, thoughts, comments about our life and who we are. When is the breaking point of that for you? So, starting to do the interviews, and I've already started interviewing people, but obviously I need time to put everything together because it's been school holidays in New Zealand anyway. So, I'm coming up with some absolutely stunning ideas. And the raising of awareness in a few areas, it's been growing in me quite big for the last probably 6 or 8 months, and I'm at a point where I know the self-talk I've got in my head, and it's really beautiful because I don't allow the sabotage thought to come into my everyday life. And this is what I was talking about before in the previous video, how the contradictory talk comes and you get confused. And most of the people stay in misery and comfort because they give allowance in a way to that voice that is the nagging voice telling you you're not worthy, you're not good enough, you can't achieve that, you don't have enough money, no one likes you, it's a risky thing, blah, blah, blah. So when I say self-talk, this is what I'm referring to. But I want to talk today about not just the self-talk. I want to talk about how and when are you going to allow yourself to be who you came to be on this planet. So when we're growing up to age of 7, we download information from our parents. We are part of our parents, the way they think, the way they teach us to act and react to situations, the way we have to speak, the way we have to eat and get dressed. Everything is picked up from your parents and grandparents. After 7, when you go to school, you learn to write and read, and you become somehow independent from your parents. You start learning from the environment you're living in. So the self-talk will come because of your parents, the way they raised you, and you have your value system from home. You also create another value system which comes from the society you live in, your friends, the environment, basically the school, until you go to college and you reach the teenage years. And that's when you start forming as an adult. This is the time when a lot of people wake up and change their old habits and beliefs, and they become the one they want to be. But saying that, a lot of people don't change. A lot of people copy and paste behavior and comfort, and they continue like this for the rest of their lives, which means they are in denial, they are in zero evolution because they stay where they were when they were young. They stick to the values of the parents and their beliefs that they were planted in their heads. So basically it's slow process, and pretty much nothing happens until they kick the bucket. When that happens, or just before it happens, they go, oh, I could have, I should have, I might have been able to. Too late. So my videos that I'm doing now are raising awareness of who you want to be, beginning of your life, middle of your life, so you can reach a point when you are 85 or 90 and you're about to leave this world and say, I had a spectacular life. I lived and I have no regrets, and I am absolutely happy and fulfilled. So from that place, you can pass and teach the new generation new things, new achievements, new ways of loving and caring for themselves. Because from that self-love, we give. There is no other way. So that's why the sabotage talk has to go, and we have to wake up. But it's about time, you know. Not everybody has to, and I'm not going to go chasing those one who don't want to change, those one who don't want to wake up for awareness and to seek the hero in them and to be fulfilled and to live with joy. I'm not here to push anyone to be who they don't feel comfortable to be. I only want to raise awareness in people who are already struggling and wondering, how can I be that? How can I reach my dreams? How can I work my dream job instead of being stuck in the job I am at the moment? So this is why I'm doing it. And by starting to do those videos, I'm absolutely amazed of seeing the people coming to me and their way of thinking. So I'm really challenged. That's why I have to share it with you. And if you want to jump on board and be part of my videos and share your story is anything that touches you, anything that makes your heart pulp out of your body, and anything that comes from your own experience. So it could be joy, it could be sadness, it could be personal story, it could be not that personal story, it could be just a journey of business you started 5 times and it failed, but on the 6th time you created that business. So what would you teach others? What would you want to pass to the ones starting similar businesses? We are humans and we have the same stepping stones pretty much in life, and our situations are not that different from each other. So that's why we need to help each other by sharing emotional stories. And I know a lot of you will say, no, I don't want you to touch in my personal space, and that's okay. Not everybody is ready to come and open up, and I really respect that as well. So feel free to get in touch with me if you want to be part of it. I will do probably like 10 minutes interviews, and we'll post them everywhere, but only with your permission and if you're happy with what you have said. It's your story, remember, and we have many stories, not just one story. So it's fascinating what's coming out of it, but I believe it is time to break a cycle of humanity where we stop listening to media and bigger platforms with brainwashing information or negative news. We need to step up and be who we are. And when I say that, everybody has something to bring to this world. So why we are not doing it? What is these limitations giving us? Sicknesses and more disease, more stress, more unhappiness? I want to break that cycle, and I'll do my best until I'm obviously alive to do it. But just to tell you something, before I got to that point of waking up, I was, like many of you are at the moment, stuck in judgment, allowing others to tell me who I am and who I'm not, and being really sitting in that uncomfortable place where I give authority to that nagging voice in my mind telling me that I'm not worthy, that I won't succeed, that I don't have enough knowledge, that I will be laughed at, that my ideas are not good enough, etc., etc. You know what? If you allow that voice to take over, you would never move. You would never achieve anything. You will have millions of regrets. If you stand up and listen to your heart, the voice of your heart comes through you in a magical way. I have never spoken through my life the way I speak now. English is not my first language. I feel more comfortable speaking English than any other language. And the words are floating out of me. They emerge of my heart, of my soul. They are nagging from inside saying, you have to express, you have to go wild, you have to do something. And you know why? Because it comes from a very, very good place with a lot of compassion, love, and desire to express and help others who have been in the same situation like me and who are still stuck. So I will keep doing what I'm doing. Feel free to join me. I would love to hear your feedback. I would love to have more opinions and more stories coming from you. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful day.